After reading all the reviews, I honestly expected the Ecovacs X9 Pro Omni to blow me away. It was impressive in a lot of ways, but here's why it's not my favorite robot vacuum mop. Over the past year, I've actually purchased and tested nearly a dozen robot vacuum mop combos right here in my own home, not in a lab or showroom, but in real-world conditions with kids, pets, and plenty of everyday messes. I've learned that there's a big difference between what sounds great on paper and what actually works when you have cereal spills, muddy paw prints, and the mysterious sticky stuff under the dining room table. So when the Ecovacs X9 Omni launched, I was genuinely excited. It's their new flagship model, and it promises some big upgrades over the already excellent T-Series models, including my personal favorite, the T50 Pro. Let's talk about the X9 Pro's new features first, because it does a lot of things right. The biggest upgrade is the roller mop. Unlike the T50 Pro's spinning mop pads, the roller mop uses a long rolling drum to scrub floors. It's fantastic for tackling dried-on spills and larger messes, and I love that the roller mop is washed with every single revolution. So you're getting a very clean mop for the whole clean, not just when it goes back to the station to wash the mop. The results are beautiful streak-free floors. And beyond that, unlike other robot vacuums that use roller mops, like the UPS-1, it can extend its mop out to clean edges and corners. Ecovacs also redesigned their side brush. They slowed it down significantly so it doesn't occasionally flick crumbs and debris back across your clean floors, something that drives me crazy on pretty much all other robots. And the X9 adds a light so it can navigate better in dark spaces. The X9 Pro's base station is also quite a bit smaller, while doing everything the T50 Pros can do and more. The X9 station can adjust water temperature depending on how dirty the mop is, which is a cool upgrade. But after some side-by-side testing, there were a few things that made me still prefer the T50 Pro overall. First, edge cleaning. While the X9's roller mop does a great job scrubbing, it just doesn't get as close to the walls and baseboards as the T50's spinning mops. And the X9 doesn't have that extra corner cleaning side brush the T50 uses to pull debris out of tight spots, which is really a bummer because that's an important upgrade for me. Second, the height. The X9 is almost a full inch taller than the T50 Pro. That sounds minor, but it means it can't fit under my sofa or coffee tables. With the T50, I don't have to pull furniture out to clean underneath. And then there's the battery life. If I use the X9 on high suction and scrubbing settings, which is really the point of a premium robot vacuum, it doesn't even last an hour. By contrast, the T50 Pro can go 90 minutes or sometimes more on high, which makes a big difference in larger, dirtier homes. And while the X9 can move fast, it seems to get confused while navigating, especially around my table and chairs, while the T50 Pro knows where to go. But the verdict is still out on this one, since I know the X9 has AI that will help it learn more the longer it's in my home. I will say, the X9's roller mop does leave the floors shiny after it's done, so if you mostly have hard floors and you're not dealing with big carpeted areas or lots of obstacles, you might actually prefer the X9. But for me, with multiple kids, a dog, and a busy household, I need something that can clean every corner, run for a long time, and fit under furniture without me rearranging everything. So, here's my take. The Ecovacs X9 Pro Omni is probably best for smaller to medium-sized homes, people who have mostly hard floors, anyone who wants the most beautiful clean for the majority of the floor, but doesn't care as much about crumbs and mess on the edges and corners. The Ecovacs T50 Pro is better if you have a lot of high traffic areas, you need longer runtime on higher settings so it can get to bigger spaces, you care about corner and edge cleaning, or you have lower furniture that the robot needs to fit under. Both of these robots are impressive in their own ways, but if I had to pick just one for a busy family home, I'd still choose the T50 Pro every time. If you want a closer look at how the T50 Pro stacks up against other top robot vacuums, I have some side-by-side tests linked below. And if you're thinking about upgrading to the X9, check out the description. I'll drop a link to both models and any current deals. Don't forget to subscribe for more honest reviews.